Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your weekly reading from December 3rd through December 9th, 2018. I hope you guys are all doing well and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot, and for your reading today I'm using the Bonefire Tarot deck. Here's the book and what the deck cover looks like for those of you who are interested. We're following the same kind of pattern as I did over the last 2 weeks with the 6 cards. So what that is we're going to look at, stop shaking camera, how you see yourself today, a theme for you this week, what is the big picture for you, Cancer, something that you've already learned that will be useful for you to remember, your challenge this week, a lesson you are learning now, and a gift you will receive. And of course this reading is for all Cancer suns, moons, and risings, and Cancers on the house cusp. So let's see what's going on for you from December 3rd through December the 9th. For all Cancers, please, that may be watching. Cancer sun, moons, and risings, and Cancers on the cusp. What do they need to know? Please give me 6 cards for Cancer. December 3rd through December the 9th. Also, guys, if you're interested in booking a New Year forecast for 2019, I do have those up on my website. They are 15 minutes for $59, and I will look at the major themes and challenges for each month going forward in the new year, as well as the major theme and challenge for you over 2019. You can also ask questions before your reading, such as regarding finances, love, and career. And I will include those during the reading. So it's more personalized for you. I offer those in phone readings, pre-recorded video readings, and Skype readings. Also, if you'd like a private reading, I do private readings. Please check below in the description for my information. All right, Cancer, let's see. December 3rd through the 9th. Please show me 6 cards for Cancer. December 3rd through the 9th. All Cancer suns, moons, and risings. Cancers on the cusp. December 3rd through the 9th, please, for Cancer. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have a Hanged Man in reverse. So this suggests that some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, but I'm not really seeing that necessarily. I'm seeing that you're like thinking about something pretty hardcore. So you're definitely, you may have released yourself emotionally, physically from a situation. This talks about spiritual enlightenment as well. But with the Hangman in reverse, it's telling me that you're still stuck. You're still stuck in thinking mode here. Because his little foot, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a rope around his foot. So either this can also indicate a lack of or a willingness to compromise, a stubbornness. It's like you kind of expect the other person to fold. Does that make sense? But I definitely feel like here, you might also have just a brilliant idea and you're just not ready to release it to the rest of the world yet. You could be thinking about something here, such as a brilliant idea or a plan, something that you've been incubating, and you're waiting for, the time may not be right. There could be other circumstances right now that are preventing you from taking action. So you could be in kind of like a holding pattern is what I'm seeing. So how you see yourself today, what does it say, Taurus, please? Cancer, 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 Cancer. How you see yourself today is the Hierophant, right? So I feel like some of you could be teaching someone a lesson. It can be any kind of lesson, like people look up to you is what I'm seeing. And so you have the opportunity here. The keys represent knowledge, to impart some very important knowledge onto your followers here. And also we have the throat chakra. So I feel like here you're able to speak about your values, speak about your truth. Some of you could have an important role to play in terms of like maybe your religion, like some sort of institution, higher learning. You could be a teacher of some kind, maybe even a spiritual teacher or leader. But there's something here that you are focused on. Some of you could be entering into some kind of a commitment or signing a contract this week, beginning a new job. The Hierophant is a very strong symbol of commitment, mastery, knowledge, teaching, wisdom. And it also begs the question of who or what has been your teacher. Could it be that someone else is teaching you a lesson right now and you have to be kind of a student in the situation? So important things to ask here. And then a theme for you this week, the big picture, is the Page of Wands in reverse. If you're dealing with a younger fire sign, they are coming off as very impatient, like wanting to hear from you, wanting to receive news. If this is your energy, you could be coming off as the Page of Wands in reverse, especially if you have any fire sign in your chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with like a young child this week who is very temperamental. The Page of Wands is quite bratty. They can have like a temper tantrum if they're not getting their way. This can also be some heavier energy when it comes to communication. You may be expecting some news to arrive. It may not arrive exactly when you were hoping for. There could be delays in messages and communication, or even some impatience in receiving communication. Either way, it's very important here that, Page of Wands reverse, like I said, can be very bratty. If they don't get their way, they kind of stomp their foot and throw a tantrum. So do watch out for that kind of energy where, it's less mature, it's not very controlled, fly off the handle kind of energy. And in terms of messaging, this isn't the most, this can definitely be like a delay, like I said, in receiving communication here, possibly from a fire sign, or if you have a fire sign in your chart, this could be you. Okay, so a lesson that something that you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember, and we have the Magician, and he's coming up in reverse. So the Magician in reverse is someone that doesn't really have the intention of making something happen. They may say that they're going to do something, they may say that they're going to take action, but they have no intention to do that. So this is someone who is not really manifesting or doesn't have the desire to manifest, even if they say that they do. Also, this can be someone who's not using their God-given gifts and talents for the right purpose. They may actually be misusing some of their talents, or they may have ulterior motives. This can also be someone who's a con artist, a trickster, a sweet talker, someone that just wants to, they're all talk and no action. But this is something that you've already learned. So if you were dealing with the Magician in the past, or someone that has, like, for example, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius energy, I feel like you've already learned that this person, maybe they're just they just talk a lot of game, but they don't actually follow through. Or this could be in the energy of someone that you need to stay away from because they are a bit of a con artist. So your challenge this week is the 8 of Coins in reverse. So this could have to do with your work situation. It could be that your challenge is to stay focused and to produce, to stay focused on one task and follow it through. There could be issues with that. Some of you could be out of work this week, and that might be difficult. Or you may be looking for work and you're not finding anything that kind of matches your skill set. I'm also seeing here that, your challenge is definitely around possibly your creativity, your ability to produce things. If this is a relationship, it could be around a commitment, you know, putting work into something. Maybe the other person isn't as committed as you are. This also has a lot to do with values, prudence, discipline. Yeah, prudence and discipline here. I'm just thinking because often with the Eight of Coins here, we do want to see it in the upright position. So if your challenge is the Eight of Coins in reverse, then it's definitely here just talking about, you know, doing your work, figuring things out when it comes to doing that. So a lesson you are learning right now, Cancer, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And this can be some kind of a guilt trip, or feeling guilty about something, or someone getting caught doing something, or yeah, I usually interpret this as some kind of feeling guilty about something. It's something that you maybe, or someone else, like if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they might have like got caught doing something, or they wanted the treasures involved in a specific situation, or you did, but you know that if you pursued this thing, whatever it was, you would regret it later. So this can be guilt and regret over something that you did, or guilt or regret that someone is feeling over something that they did. And I'm getting that it's tied to this Magician in reversed energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. It could also be with regards to something that you're not doing at work, or something that you are not doing in a relationship when it comes to focusing, discipline, commitment, work, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting, you know, a little bit of regret or guilt here over something that either you didn't do or something that you wish you had done, if that makes any sense. But I always tell people, you know, guilt is a very unproductive emotion, and it seldom serves us at all. In fact, I would just say, if you feel guilty about something, it's probably not worth your time. That emotion is just a waste. It's a huge drain. So it's better to just learn the lesson and to move forward than it is to kind of dwell in any sense of what could have been, or what you wish you should have, what you could have done, kind of thing, what you wish you should have done. I don't know, something like that. So a gift you will receive this week, and we have the Two of Wands. So it looks to me that you're going to have options either way. If you're doing research in terms of like a place you want to travel or visit, or if you're dating, or if you are thinking about making plans here, I'm seeing that you definitely will have more than one option. In fact, you definitely will have choice here, which direction you want to go. You don't have to stay where you are. You can always, you know, choose something else here. So if one thing is not working out, just remember that you can move forward on your path. There's nothing that is going to be preventing you from staying put. And yeah, your gift is the gift of choice, options, potential. Possibly if you were only looking in one area for work, there might be something else that comes up on your radar. For example, if you're doing research on jobs, if you're on a dating site and you have, you know, one person that you're interested in, or you're already with someone, but there could be another person out there that is more captivating, more interesting, or for example, a job that you hadn't thought of before, an area that you hadn't researched before. I feel like you're going to discover that there's another choice here for you. And that looks very promising. All right, Cancer, that is your weekly forecast. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.